Today I have with me none other than Raveena Tandon. We have like a small fun segment for you since, we'll talk more about, the things like rapid fire, and I want you to pitch in sometime for her and help her.
I'll just direct to her.
Yeah, just direct to her. And then you can just, okay. If you had a time machine, which film era would you really like to travel back to and live again?
I think 70s. For sure, but I'm very happy with this era as well because I'm doing some great work right now. But I would have loved to do an Aradhana or, those are such fun, Sita or Geeta. They were such amazing films.
Do you have any favorite era?
My favorite era is the era to come.
That's really
futuristic zone.
Okay. Is there anything from the 90s that you love which doesn't exist today and something which you didn't like which exists today? A good and bad thing.
Well, a good thing is that there's a lot of preparation that the actors come with. There's a lot of work that goes into a film before it just starts. The scenes are there with you before. For an actor, there's a lot of comfort level to be able to prepare to shine in your performances. In those days, the scenes would be written on the set like hot chapatis. It would come. Someone like told me, "Garam garam chapati, abhi aayi hai, hum camera ke samne baithe hain, lekin scene kya hai? Acha ye bolna hai aapko." So it used to be like that. So this was the good and the bad.
If there's somebody, which I doubt there is, somebody who doesn't know who Raveena Tandon is, which film from your filmography would you show them, which you're really proud of? If there was one film or song.
Or song. I think it would be a film, it was J.P. Datta Saab's film, Kshatriya, which I have completely loved. And I would love to relive that film all over again. I think that was one of my first good performances right early on in my, it was 93, where he brought out performances from me. Otherwise, till then, I was just still playing rich brat. Rich spoiled brat, let me add.
Do you have any favorite role of her?
Ibrani Kothari. Raveena Tandon as Ibrani Kothari.
Of course, the way you've portrayed her on screen.
Because also, I feel it captures a lot of the character is very different, but I feel essentially it captures the power of her personality and conviction, her love for her family, and of course when you talk about her you cannot disassociate her physical beauty. I mean, it really shines.
Effortlessly sensual.
So,
I've seen an actress who is such a mixture of that.
Yeah. And also in the show, you see her when she's dressed up and full glam, and you also see her without all that makeup. And you just can't take your eyes off.
Okay, last two questions. What is the one thing which has made Raveena stick to her core and not let go of that, despite the fact that everybody else wants you to fit in? You've always been yourself.
She's brave. She's brave. That's also why she's had choices in films. Such a diverse filmography. She's not fearless. She's worked with so many different kinds of people. Otherwise, everyone finds a clique, a comfort zone. Yeah. But she doesn't do that. And I don't think she knows it. Because even when she answered that question, I mean, I guess she can't say, I'm brave. But she is.
You remained, yourself.
I remained myself. I'm a strong believer in karma. And I'm a strong believer in karma and dharma. So, keeping that in mind, that's how I've been, brought up. And I do believe that what you give out into the universe ultimately takes a full cycle and comes back to you. So if your karma is good, you go out and give out that good karma. Ultimately it finds you back and that good comes back to you in some way. So it has been a great karma calling for all of us that we are here today in front of you and you're saying such sweet kind words to us. Must be some good karma that I've done that you are being kind to me.
Yes. And last question, a director and an actor who you've worked with, you would love to collaborate again in this time?
Well, there are a lot of directors I've not worked with, and I'm talking about our female workforce. On my wish list for sure. I mean, yeah, out of my directors from this thing, I did leave out Anurag Kashyap and JP Datta again that I've already worked with. I didn't mention that. I should have. Enivas. So, yeah, I've worked with a lot of directors actually. But now Ruchi I've worked with, and I would like to collaborate with her
would
further.
love to see the collaboration
But
again.
I think two directors whom I'm really looking forward to work with, and I almost had a chance to work with Zoya for Dil Dhadakne Do, but it didn't somehow materialize. I'm waiting to work with Zoya. I think she's one of our finest, brilliant, like I say, the female power force to reckon with. And then, of course, Farah, who's again a dear friend, but somehow we've never worked together.
That's true.
And Meghna Gulzar.
Oh,
So these are three on my wish list female directors that I really want to work with. And of the new, I would love to work with Sriram sir. I would love to work with Sandeep sir. I'm working with Prashant Neel already. I work with Prashant Neel now. I did KGF 2. Again, one of the most brilliant directors that we have today. So, yes, it's been great, and I'm looking forward to work. I worked with Anees Bazmi ji.
Yes.
And yes, again, I would like to do a good, solid comedy. I'm now working with Ahmed Khan on Welcome.
Yeah.
So I would like to work with, I think, Anees Bhai again probably, because that Anees Bhai and Ahmed, that kind of comedy, like what David and all used to make, that kind of comedy, that fun thing I want to do once again.
And co-star? You collaborated?
Co-stars, I think I'm working with most of my co-stars all over again. From Sanju to Akshay to Sunil to, I think, everyone. Yeah, Chichi, I think Chichi and me need to zero down on a good film and do that together. Otherwise, I'm working with my co-stars also all over again.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
Thank you so much. And Karmma calling, and I'm sure that once it releases, it's going to come back in good way.
Yes, I'm keeping our fingers crossed.
Efforts are going to come back in good way.
That's
so
a good
thank
thing.
you so much.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.